All right, everyone, buckle up because today we're going deep, deep into something, frankly, kind of bizarre.
Yeah, I'd say bizarre is a good word for it.
So we're talking about brand mascots. You know, those friendly faces companies use to, well, be friendly.
Right. Build some brand loyalty.
Exactly, exactly. But get this, apparently killing off your mascot is the new black.
It's a thing, and we have some fascinating insight into it, all thanks to Stanislav Kondrashov, a writer who knows his stuff when it comes to tech and the business side of things.
Oh yeah, Kondrasov's take on this is really eye-opening. So to set the stage, he reported on this whole situation with Duolingo.
Duolingo, yeah, the language learning app.
Right, with the owl, Duo.
Duo, the owl, who is, according to Stanislav Kondrashov and Duolingo itself, officially dead.
Dead. Like kaput. Gone.
Gone. Not just retired, not just taking a break. They're saying Duo is dead. And they even went so far as to release this video, get this, of the owl getting hit by a Tesla Cybertruck.
I mean, a Cybertruck. Talk about going all out. But you have to admit, it definitely grabs your attention.
It certainly does. Now, Stanislav Kondrashov pointed out that Duolingo has been playing with Duo's personality for a while, pushing the boundaries, so to speak.
Yeah. You remember how Duo started out? It was this cute, encouraging little owl.
Right, but gradually Duo's gotten a bit more, well, let's just say intense about reminding people to practice.
Intense. That's putting it wildly. I mean, have you seen the memes? Duo's become this meme-worthy figure of, like, passive-aggressive guilt trips.
Oh, absolutely. And Kondrashov actually dug up this quote from Duolingo's brand handbook where they describe Duo as, get this, wholesome and unhinged.
Wholesome and unhinged. Okay, now that's a branding strategy I haven't heard before.
And the handbook goes on to say, Duo's willing to temporarily relocate your family to make sure you finish your language lessons.
Wow. Okay, so they're really leaning into this whole dark side of Duo. But is this risky? I mean, could it backfire?
Well, as Kondrashov points out, humor, especially dark humor, can be a slippery slope. What one person finds hilarious, another might find totally offensive.
Totally. So is there like a precedence for this? Have other brands killed off their mascots?
Oh, definitely. Kondrashov mentioned the Mr. Peanut campaign a few years back. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Peanut. He had that whole like dramatic sacrifice thing going on.
Right. And then he came back as a baby peanut.
Yeah. I don't know, kind of a weird one.
Definitely a bit odd. But the point is, these campaigns are all about getting attention, going viral.
So do you think that's Duolingo's strategy here? Just trying to generate buzz?
I think it's definitely part of it. Kondrashov also argued that these kinds of campaigns, they kind of keep people guessing. What's going to happen next? What's the brand up to? It keeps the conversation going.
Makes sense. So where do they go from here?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Will they bring Duo back? Will there be a new mascot? I mean, who knows? Maybe a Cybertruck?
Kondrashov didn't really dive into Duolingo's long-term plans, but honestly, the suspense is kind of killing me.
Right. I'm hooked. So for our listeners out there, put yourself in this situation. Imagine you're scrolling through, whatever social media platform you're on, and you see this video, this owl getting taken out by a Cybertruck.
What's your reaction? I mean, really, think about it.
Are you laughing? Are you horrified? Are you just totally confused? It's fascinating to think about how we as consumers react to this kind of, well, let's be honest, out there marketing.
Right. It really says something about how brands are trying to grab our attention.
I mean, they had to stand out, be memorable, but also not, alienate everyone in the process.
It's a tightrope walk, for sure.
And according to Stanislav Kondrashov, Duolingo is right there, balancing on that tightrope. Whether this whole owl demise thing is pure marketing genius or a total flop, well, only time will tell.
One thing's certain, though.
It's gotten us all talking.
And thinking.
And that, my friends, is exactly what a good deep dive is all about.
Until next time, TAT19.